everyone, welcome to What This Song Teaches You. This is my series where I listen to a song that I've never listened to before and I try and figure out the guitar parts. Today I've found a band I've never heard of before. They're called Florence Road. They have just released a song 2 days ago, apparently. It's called Hanging Out to Dry. And yeah, I was just looking them up. They look cool. They're an Irish rock band formed in Bray, County Wicklow in 2019, so been going a little while. The group consists of lead singer and guitarist Lily Aaron, guitarist Emma Brandon, bassist LB Barry, I hope I said that right, and drummer Hannah Kelly. So yeah, this should be good. Yeah, let's see what we think of this. Should be good. Hanging Out to Dry. Here we go.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Cool like strumming guitar parts. It's like a little riff. Yeah, how'd she do that? That's cool.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. So yeah, we're going to play like a major bar chord sort of thing, but I don't think she's barring it. But it looks like a bar chord. Basically, your first finger is on the 6th fret of the 6th string, the lowest string, and then you play like a power chord. So it's like 6, 8, 8. So your third finger's on the 8th fret of the A string, and then your little finger's underneath that. 6, 8, 8. But then that's a power chord. But then if you put your second finger down, that's going to go down on the 7th fret of the 3rd string. So that's what makes it major. And then she's like strumming down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you just catch 4 strings. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And then I think you just like accent every so often.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Here we go. Yeah, it's like. So strum down 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. But then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Yeah, you have to accent it, hit it a little bit harder on certain places. On the 1 and 2 and 3 on the 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then the 2 off beats on the next bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and yeah. So try and replicate this. 1, 2, da, da. Just, yeah, on those certain points you hit it a little bit harder. Then the riff was like, so you're gonna go, yeah, your finger's already on this 7th fret of the 3rd string. And then, yeah, come out of the chord for a second, and we're gonna go 7, 8, 7 on that 3rd string on the G string. And then you go to the 8th fret on the string above the D string. 7, 8, 7, 8. So you're gonna go. There's like 2 more strums after that accenting bit, and then you're gonna go 7, 8, 7, 8. It's that sort of thing. You can kind of do it and just keep this first finger on. And then you hear the chord underneath doing that riff, so can still come out of the chord, but your first finger just stays on that 6th fret. Then they went to a like a G sharp minor sort of thing, and then it was like an F sharp major. So you bar in the 3rd fret here with your first finger, but we're only kind of barring 4 strings. You're not barring the whole 6 strings, just 4. And then you play a power chord. This is that power chord shape we were doing here, but you just do it on the 3rd fret. 3, 5, 5. Then you bring that back 1 fret, and then we add this finger back in. Same thing we were doing here. And then I'll show you the strum pattern. Yeah, it's like 1, 2, 3, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and comes in just before the end of the bar. 1, 2, 3, 4 and. So you're only doing like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that amount on this. 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and strum down, and then she accents some of them. Looking for something like that. Nice. Okay, so we've got. Wow. Oh, that took a little while, but that's a great little strumming pattern. Okay, we'll go back to that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, so she did it once for the intro. Let me just write these chords down. I write the chords down as I go. This is a B flat chord. This is a G minor. Actually, should we call this A? Let's call this A sharp. This is an A sharp chord. This is G minor. This is F sharp. Yeah, okay. We did that a load of times with the riff. And then yeah, the verse was the same. I love this bit. Yeah, this is just the verse. We do it. I think we're on like the 3rd time round. Yeah, nice. Last one. 1 and 2 and 3. Yeah, same chord progression. And 4 and 1. Yeah, very cool. Oh yeah. Is that it? It's like a bass or something going on. Like a couple of parts going on in this bit. Just need to get that last bit. Is it that? I think you could go. Yeah, I think I got it. Here we go. Okay, so again. Something like that. Okay, so you got play like a power chord on the 2nd fret, 1st, first finger on 2 on the 6th string, third finger on 4 on the 5th string, hit it twice, down, down. Then this this third finger on the 4, pick it, take your first finger off, hit it again. You're going to slide really quickly to the 6th fret. So it's like hit this chord twice, then hit the 4th fret of the 5th string, and then hit it again. Slide up 2 frets to the 6th fret. 4, 4, 6. Then go back to 4. You could like change fingers, I think. Yeah. Then you do something kind of cool. If you can, you could do like that. But yeah, put your little finger on the 4th fret of the 5th string, and then your first finger's going to do a bit of a stretch. My thumb's come like really low, and you play the 1st fret, and we're going to hit the 2 strings, 1 and 4, bit of a stretch. Hit the 2 strings, and then you could just slide this over. Maybe that's easier. Let's just do that. I was switching fingers. Whichever way you want to do it. I'll show you the easier way. You just slide this finger up. So you're going to go 1 and 4, and then move this up 1 fret. Hit it twice. So it's 1, 2, 2. Then go back to the 1st fret. Hit that once. And then go back to the 2nd fret. Hit it twice. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. It's cool. So we've got yeah, let's do that. Okay. I think he did that a few times. So we got yeah, twice, and then the 3rd time round. 3rd time round, do that same riff, first half of the riff, then go back to 2 and 4, the power chord we started on, hit that once, then go back 1 fret, the whole power chord, 1 and 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hit it 5 times. So you're gonna go, let's go. So the whole thing is something like this. Oh no, start again. 3, 4. Wow, it's quite hard, that is. I love that bit. That bit's my favourite bit so far. That bit's amazing. So good. Oh, they're great, this band. Okay, we're going on. We've learned that bit. That was like a little pre-chorus. And then chorus. Might be the chorus. Cool chords. So you got. So yeah, the major chord we did here before on the F sharp we did before, 2nd fret. We'll start with that. So 2nd fret, play a power chord, put your middle finger down on the 3rd fret. 2, 4, 4, 3. We'll go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and whole bar of that. This time around we're playing an A sharp minor. That's cool. It was major before, wasn't it? Yeah, we've changed. Something's happened. We've changed keys somewhere. So we're going minor. So the one shape we were doing for the G minor, the 3rd fret one, we're going to do it on the 6th fret. So we're going from F sharp major, 2nd fret, and then go up to the 6th fret. Same shape in a way, but take your middle finger off, and then bar the 6th fret. This makes it minor. So we've got this. So this chord. I'll write this down. Chorus. So F sharp major, and then A sharp minor, and then this is G sharp, then it goes to G sharp major. So same shape we did here, so 2nd fret, 6th fret, take this middle finger off, go back a couple of frets, 4th fret, put this finger back on. Yeah, let's do that. Very good. Here we go. So yeah, something like this. Yeah, I don't think there was another chord. Let me have another listen. Yeah, I don't think there's another chord. So you hang on this for 2 bars at the end. Yeah, I love that. That's really cool. There is like another little guitar underneath, but that bit's quite fun. Let's just stick with that. Yeah, there might be a little chord there. It's kind of doing the same things. There was one extra little passing chord at the end, so. Leave me, I'm a calling. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. On the very last couple of strums, you just slide this whole thing back. We're on the 4th fret to the 1st fret. Just play a power chord, take this finger off, and just play 3 strings. 1, 3, 3. So there's, yeah, I think that was one of the, like on the 4th one round, I think. So he goes. Watch me, I'm a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. I'll try and find it. We can jam along to it. That bit's cool. It was there it was. Yeah, nice. Before I forget to mention, I'll try and tab this out. If there's a link below, I'll put it on Patreon with the tab so you can find all these little bits. Didn't do the passing chord. Yeah, it was only on that one, I think, the passing chord. The rest was just. I think the other guitarist is doing like. Little like nice guitars, but yeah, it's hard to hear those bits as well. So I'd just stick with the chords. Sounds fun. Fun to play, I mean. We're back to a verse. I love this bit. I think this bit's really good. Fun to play. Do you like me? Do you want me? Did you know I'm pretty funny if I try? Yeah, I think that was exactly the same. Da, 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 da. And then pre-chorus was that bit. Hopefully that comes up now, that'll be good. There's a few guitar parts going on here. I think it's doing that maybe. Yeah. I think they're doing that. Crafty. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. slow down. There's a few guitar parts. They're doing thirds. Yeah. Okay. These are called thirds, major thirds and minor thirds. Really nice. Yeah, if you know the song Brown Eyed Girl. Uses thirds, very popular in lots of songs. Nice interval. They're a third apart. 1, 2, 3. It's what makes it a third. Okay. But it's not these basically two shapes that you need to do. It's either two next to each other. So your middle fingers on so we're playing on the middle two strings, and your middle fingers on the 4th fret of the 4th string, the D string, and then your first fingers on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, the G string. So 4 and 3. So this is a major third. Nice interval. I've forgotten the part. Oh. Okay, so we're going from here, 4 and 3, and then we're sliding all the way up to the 11th and 10th fret. So the same shape, this is still a major third. And then for the next one, what you have to do is you keep your fingers on the same, but you move up 1 fret, so you're now kind of on 11 and 12, but then instead of it being 12 up here, you add your 3rd finger in and you play 13 instead of it being 12 and 11, it's 13 and 11, so 13 on the D string and 11 on the G. So we're going to go from here 4 and 3 to 11 and 10, and then go up kind of 1 fret, but then add this one on, so this is 13 and 11, so this is a minor third. Then go back to the one we just did, to 11 and 10. So then I think it was this. Go back to here. Same. So we're only doing the same two shapes the whole time. So either two next to each other, or there's a gap in between. So from there, we're going to go to 6 and 5. Second finger on 6 on the D string. First finger on 5 on the G string. So 6 and 5, and then go up 1 fret, add this, move this one up, so it's now 8 and 6. 3rd finger on 8, 1st finger on 6. So we've gone 8 and 6. You're gonna hit this one twice. This one twice. Then go back to this one, 6 and 5. And then go back to this one, 8 and 6. They were probably doing that in the first one. I didn't hear it. That's cool. Little ending one. Is it that? Ah, it must be here. 3 and so it goes. Do all that the same. That's like exactly the same as what we just did. But instead of going, ditch that, and we're just going to go back to 3 and 2 on the middle two strings. So it's like, oh no. So the whole thing's something like this. So it goes, and then, yes. Oh, very cool. These are brilliant. Go back a little bit, I'll play along to it. Good luck with this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, that was brilliant. I think there's a cool bass line as well. The bass player's doing a good work. Okay, I'm so excited. Keep going. Oh, so good. Yeah, she's doing a lot of thirds. She's doing like... You basically take these chords that we've been doing. This is the chorus, by the way. It's the same as before. F sharp major, A sharp minor, and G sharp major. But then, yeah, she's either doing it with a thumb or she's doing... doing like a little licks underneath here. If you wanted like a kind of simpler version of doing something like that, you just take those shapes we did in that bit we just did. We start with the one we started with, 4 and 5. Then you go up to 8 and 6, third finger on 8 on the 4th string, and first finger on 6 on the 1st string. So it's... And then go back 2 frets, 6 and 5, and then yeah, these are thirds. You could do something like that, but she's kind of embellishing it. She's making like a nice guitar part of it, and a lot of the time you can, by doing that, you can just like put your finger down like on the string somewhere. If you were over here, actually the note that would work would be the 5th fret. So you'd create a little guitar part like that. On this next one, you'd have to use like your little finger, and that would go down on like the 8th fret. And then when you're on this one, she's definitely doing it on this one, because it's really nice. You just put this finger down here. So you could do something, maybe if I looped, let me just delete my loop I had. You could, I'll show you what you could do. So, see, all I was doing then was playing these 2 notes and then adding one note, but then adding a bit of rhythm and picking them. And it sounds really good. So she's doing something like that, but I think she's managing to do both things at the same time. So she's either using her thumb, so it'd be like... I don't think she's maybe doing it on the first chord. She might be. When you get to this one. She's doing something like that, but yeah. I'll let you discover that yourself. I really like this song. This song's brilliant. Put in the comments what you think about this song. Do you know anything about this band, Florence Road? Who are they? Let me know. Little break bit, little interlude. Wow, it's hot. It's cool, isn't it? I've lost it. I can't find it. Right. I remember she's going. Or is it like... Wow. Or is it that? Ah, it's like a major 7. Oh, it's cool. Okay, well, that took me a little bit hard. It's hard to hear these songs sometimes because there's quite a lot going on. You kind of get lost. Okay, first finger on the 9th fret of the 5th string, third finger on the 11th fret of the 4th string, and then your second finger on the 10th fret of the 3rd string. 9, 11, 10. This is a major 7 chord without the 3rd. Normally it looks like this, it has an extra finger. She's just doing the fret. Maybe I'll show you the chords first. So you do. I think that was the room. Let me listen one more time. Oh, so it just goes. Da na na na, and then 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1. Again, it comes in back in before the bar. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. It's that rhythm. 4. So 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's cool. Love that. And then it was like A sharp minor, the chord we did before, 6th fret, minor 1, and then it was like a G sharp major, 4th fret. Put this finger back in. So it was like that sort of thing. And then she's doing some sort of lead guitar part underneath. I think it's a lot of thirds and things going on. So it's a song of thirds, I reckon. Yeah, it's quite hard to hear. I think there's because the bass and everything. It's and the foot. It's easy to lose where you're at, but it's something like this. So does that chord, and then it does something like that. It's like the 3rd on the 8th and 6th fret, and then back to 6 and 5. Yeah, hard to hear. It's like, I think it was that actually. Let me go back. I'll try and get it. Yeah, you can't really hear the riff she's doing at the end. So it goes. Something like that at the end. I'm hearing that. You can see her doing like something like that. So let's do that. So we go. Yeah. So you go from this chord. Let's go to 6 and 5, and then yeah. Let me hear it again. Yeah. So yeah, start on this one. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then move up to this one. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then go up to 6 and 8. And then hit that a few times. And then it's 6, 5 on the 3rd string. And then 6 on the string above. So. Something like that. Hard to hear. These songs are hard to hear. Here we go. I heard that time. So it goes. Yeah, hard to play without it. Yeah. I really struggle doing it without the music. Wow, that bit's confused me. I like that bit. These are good. Very cool. Let's keep going. This bit's confused me. I'm moving on. It's very cool there. It's that. Oh, I'm so close. Okay, second time round. I can't play it without the song. It throws me every single time for some reason. The last little lick goes 6 up to 8, back down to 6, 6, 8. So it's that sort of thing. Wow, I'm gonna have to tab this one out. This one's really throwing my brain. Very cool. Let's try it one more time though. It's for the challenge. I can't get it. I can't get that bit. It's too hard. It seems to change both times and I just can't hear it. Okay, we'll keep going. It's beating me.
Don't trust the island forever. Don't trust the island.
So cool, this went to F sharp major, B flat, A sharp minor, and G sharp. Yeah, we did that before. That was the chorus. Just a breakdown chorus. So good, yeah, we're just jamming a chorus out now. Cool little ending bit. Is it that? Yeah, I think I got it. One more. I think it's something to do with like the distortion that they've gone makes it a little bit harder to hear. Kind of starts, yeah, when everyone's singing and it merges in, it's hard to hear all the parts. Really good there, I love it. Okay, final bit, we did well. Well, I didn't do that well. like this band though. Okay, so final bit. Third finger on 8 on the 4th string. First finger on 6 on the 3rd string. And then your little finger on 9 on the 2nd string. And you just pick those strings. 4, 3, 2. Boom, boom, boom. It's like a sus chord. And then it's like a minor chord. Yeah, you can kind of like slide that back. Might be easy like this actually. The final chord, 2nd finger on 6 on the 4th string, 1st finger on 5 on the 3rd string, and then your 3rd finger also in there on the 6th fret of the 2nd string. Nice chord, yeah. Anyway, this, yeah, you just pick those 3 strings then. So we're gonna go from this chord, nice, and then to this chord. This is that last little bit. So good. Yeah, that song completely confused me near the end. There's the third thing. I think it's something to do with the distortion. It's like it starts overlapping each other, so you kind of can lose the parts really quickly. Sometimes those songs are really good to do with headphones on because you can really like listen to it. But yeah, it was a good challenge. Hopefully you learnt something from that. You want to take like thirds from that song, I think, and then get yourself a good distortion pedal. Nice. Let me know what you thought about that song. Please like and subscribe. I'll tab this one out as well so it's clearer. And yeah, please suggest more music for me to listen to. And goodbye.